Welcome to the Tuned In Podcast, a podcast all about music and interviewing artists to find out what connects them to the music they create. Hosted by myself, Nick Brohall. I have a passion for music and want to get artist stories out there to connect people to the thing I love most, music. Hey everyone, what's going on? Welcome back to Tuned In episode 6. Thank you guys all for the support on the last episode. It really meant a lot, and I'm glad you guys are liking the direction I'm taking this series now. I've been re-recording this for so long, trying to get this serious topic handled in a great way, if that makes sense. But I decided to actually switch up the song that I was originally going to do to a song that has a really deep meaning to me. The song is called Please Don't Kill Yourself by Clayton Jennings. It's pretty straightforward in the title that it's about suicide prevention and that you shouldn't kill yourself. I know that's just a blanket statement that means nothing to people that are actually going through it, because I have gone through it. Still go through it. I can't tell you how many times suicidal thoughts have come into my mind, and how many times I've had to battle them away and get them out of my life, and to know that life is worth living still, and that I can still keep going. It's extremely difficult on some days, but luckily I have a support system around me. I'll play you a 15-second clip right now of the song right about now.
Listen to me right now, and you better look me right in the face. You were created for more than to die in this place. Don't do it, man. Please don't take your life. Just take my hand and we'll make this right. I promise you, if you do this, you'll regret it.
It's very deep about the idea of not killing yourself, and that it's never worth it, because there is better options. No matter what you're going through, there's better options. And in this, Clayton Jennings also talks about how, he'll be there for you, like he'll pray for you and stuff like that. Just to be straight forward, I'm not very religious, so the religious wording in this doesn't mean as much to me in that regards. But it comes down to more the fact that I honestly heard this at a time that I needed it. I had to hear it and just soak in the words of him. Just it seemed like he genuinely cares that he doesn't want you to kill yourself. And it's just so deep. It's a little bit of like a spoken word type thing, but it's beautiful in the way that he wants you to not do it, and it's not worth it. It's something that everyone should take seriously, because, we talk about how mental health is important, and we talk about how it should always be, not taken for granted, like people feeling that way. And sometimes it still ends up happening, because we don't understand all the different ways that mental health can affect someone. You can see someone, just like how they say money can't buy happiness. You can see someone that looks like he's living, or she is living, the best life, and then they still end up wanting to kill themselves. Examples can be like Anthony Bourdain, Chester Bennington, Robin Williams. It may have seemed on TV or social media or anything like that those people were living amazing lives, but they still had the thoughts of suicide and then acted on them. It's preventable, and I obviously don't have the same type of reach as like a bigger person talking about this, but if I could get more people to listen to the song and it had the same effect that it had on me, where it pushes you away from the idea of it, because it's right. Like, life is worth it. You don't even know that is the right answer. You don't understand like the pain that's left behind, but then at the end of the day, it doesn't necessarily matter about like everyone else for the reason why you should stay, but you should stay for yourself to continue to live a good life and try to, because if you feel like you don't have a good life, I guess, that's different, but like to work on your life so that it ends up being good and you feel happy with your choices. And that's something that fuels me now. Even when I still come across any of these thoughts, I don't act on it because I know I want to build a life with the people around me. I have the best of friends in the world. I couldn't ask for anyone better. And I luckily met them all when I was young. And I've had them around. I met the love of my life at a fairly young age too, and I have her by my side, and I want to build a life with her. I have a very supportive family. We're a small family, but they support me. It's hard for me to talk about this and like not be like going off on different tangents, but the overall message is that all I ask is please don't kill yourself. If you're ever feeling down, I mean this with 100% of my heart. Feel free to reach out to me. If I can't be the answer, maybe I can give you resources. I'll link the National Suicide Hotline down in the description, and I'll put it on the screen. It's so important that you stay alive. You may not see your full potential in this world, but your life has purpose just as much as any of ours do, regardless of what you're going through. It will get better. Even if it's not, nothing's going to be perfect, right? There's always going to be stressors, or there's always going to be something that is going to kick you when you're down or something, but it will get better from there. There's always the cycles. I always struggle with it. There's times I feel on top of the world, feel like life can't do me wrong. And then there's times where I'm at the bottom and I think suicide's the answer. It's not, though. As someone that can relate so much to whatever you're going through, I know it's not worth it. And I know that you can make it through. I can make it through. We can make it through together. If you ever need someone to reach out to, I think it's just so important to know that you're not alone. I know what it feels like to feel alone and feel like you can't talk to someone because you feel like they won't get it. Sometimes you just need someone to vent to. If I could be there in any way, shape, or form, I would love that. Or if this inspires you to listen to this song and it helps you, that would be amazing. The way it helped me. Reach out to your friends, your family. Try to talk to them about it if you need to. See a counselor. I can't recommend that enough. Me seeing my counselor and going to therapy really, really helped. Just do what you can so that you stay here and know that you are worth it. You are worth it. There's no one in this world that wants you out. You belong here, and you belong to keep going and keep moving and grooving and work towards the life that you want. That was a deeper episode. I hope this is helpful to anyone. Hopefully it's good. And I hope you guys liked it. Thank you.